19-year-old accused of stabbing her mother in the neck and the face more than 150 times. And now this young woman, Isabel Guzman is her name, she may be found not guilty by reason of insanity. 7 News reporter Lance Hernandez live now with these new developments. And Lance, Guzman could go to the state mental hospital instead of prison.
And that's only for an indeterminate amount of time, Ann. Now, when police were called to the victim's house on August 28th, they were called there twice. The first time, they found no incidents or hostility. The second time, they found the body of the victim, Yeonmi Hoi, stabbed numerous times, hit with a baseball bat. Now, after stabbing her mom and hitting her with that baseball bat, Isabel Guzman went to a nearby store to clean up. She told employees she'd been raped and asked them not to call police. When police arrested her, they told her, she told them rather that they had the wrong woman, that she was Samantha Gonzalez from Cincinnati, Ohio. This afternoon, a state doctor told the court that Guzman, suffers from paranoid schizophrenia, that she hallucinates, stares into space, and has conversations with people who aren't there. The district attorney says he asked the court to find her not guilty by reason of insanity to avoid a trial.
As these state doctors determine that she's no longer a risk, a threat to herself or to the community, it could be a year, 2 years, it could be the remainder of her life.
Now, George Brockler told me that it won't be an easy process. He says it wasn't an easy decision. He says down the road, once she's treated at the hospital in Pueblo, she'll have to come back to court so that the judge can see the process that she's making. And again, he said it's for an indeterminate period of time. It could be for the rest of her life. It could be a year or two before she's back out in public. Reporting live in Arapahoe County, Lance Hernandez, 7 News.
Of a young woman now at the center of a brutal murder case. The alleged victim, her own mother.
That's right. The cops and the girl's own father say they tried to intervene in the hours before the killing. So what went wrong here? ABC's Aditi Roy is in our Los Angeles bureau with more. What a gruesome story, Aditi.
It is a chilling story. Good morning, Dan and Bianna. Before the murder, police were actually at the teenager's house with a stern warning to her to respect her mother or be thrown out of the house. Hours later, police were back, this time to a bloody murder scene.
District 1 is looking for Isabel Guzman. Looks like cut her mother's throat.
Police say this is the face of a killer and that 18-year-old Isabel Guzman's alleged victim is her own mother. 47-year-old Yeonmi Hoi's body, the center of what investigators call a bloody crime scene in this Aurora, Colorado home. Police say Guzman stabbed Hoi 79 times before fleeing the home.
She's on foot somewhere in the area.
After an all-night search, undercover police discovered Guzman in a nearby parking lot. In a police affidavit, investigators say the girl's stepfather, Ryan Hoi, heard his wife cry out from the bathroom. He then opened the door and allegedly found his stepdaughter standing with a knife over her mother's bloody body. Guzman's biological father tells ABC news station KMGH he spoke with his daughter earlier that day. The topic of conversation, her troubled relationship with her mother.
I still can't believe it. I thought that I made progress, but obviously it didn't do nothing because hours later then this thing happened.
Prosecutors say in the days leading up to Yeonmi Hoi's brutal murder, Guzman allegedly yelled at her and spit in her face and reportedly via email sent a clear message, "You will pay." A teenager who looks more like a model than a murder suspect, now behind bars.
Guzman's being held without bail on first-degree murder. Her next court appearance is on September 15th. An incredibly disturbing story. Dan and Bianna?
Disturbing indeed. All right, Aditi, thank you.